The xerophytic biome, a specialized agricultural ecosystem optimized for Opuntia ficus indica cultivation. Parasitic colonization. The sessile female insect, Dactylopius coccus, generates a protective filamentous wax layer, the Carminic Matrix, extracting carminic acid to synthesize the world's most stable organic red pigment. Manual shearing interface, utilizing high-stiffness bristles to detach the scale insects from the cuticle. Gravitational asset aggregation. Preliminary physical sorting, removing macroscopic impurities from the crude inset mass. Photonic desiccation phase. Solar exposure initiates water loss, reducing internal moisture from 70% to 10%. Industrial asset ingress, shifting the stabilized dry biomass into the automated refining stream. Mass quantification ingress. Mechanical particle size reduction. Microstructural rupture, maximizing the surface area to volume ratio to increase extraction efficiency. Dimensional filtration matrix, excluding particles 150 microns. Liquid-solid diffusion phase, introducing the processed powder into an aqueous chemical solvent. Alkaline solvent synthesis, altering pH parameters to maximize carminic acid solubility. Hydrolytic solubilization. The temperature is regulated at exactly 95 degrees Celsius for 60 minutes. Turbulent dissolution kinetics. The extraction of carminic acid from the cellular matrix. Primary solid-liquid separation, separating dissolved pigments from insoluble insect chitin. Barometric fluid extraction. Insoluble biomass exclusion. Aluminum lake synthesis, converting soluble carminic acid into an insoluble aluminum-calcium lake. Ionic bonding aggregation. Alum induces the formation of the vivid Carmine lake complex. Flocculation kinetics. The molecular shift from dissolved ions to suspended particulates. High-G centrifugal separation, accelerating sediment deposition through a 5000 G field. Multi-phase separation loop, diverting spent water from the concentrated carmine paste. High-velocity thermal desiccation, converting carmine sludge into dry, microgranulated powder.
Adiabatic evaporation dynamics. Instant water removal prevents pigment thermal degradation.
Dried asset collection.
Quantitative chemical assay. Verifying carminic acid concentration matches international specifications.
Spectrophotometric colorimetric audit, measuring absorbance peaks at 494 millimeters and 530 millimeters. Microscopic purity verification.
Clean room packling sequence. Kinetic container manipulation. Volumetric weight stabilization.
Thermal hermetic seal activation, preventing moisture ingress and oxidation. Digital traceability ingress. Automated logistic consolidation. Biological defense mechanism. Carminic acid acts as a natural deterrent against predatory ants.
Surface tension repellency. The wax matrix protects the colony from drowning.
Dimorphic reproductive phenotype.
Microclimate wind speed mitigation. Geologic mineral integration. Mechanical friction interaction. Solar photonic absorption audit.
Rotational kinetic impact force.
Structural boundary separation.
Ferrous contaminant exclusion.
Volumetric fluid control logic. Static fluid pressure tracking. Ionic dissociation phase. Volumetric velocity monitoring.
Filter aid cake formation.
Gaseous cavitation dynamics.
Positive displacement fluid transfer.
Isoelectric point optimization.
Chelation complex synthesis. Secondary lake modifier stabilization. Sedimentation velocity kinematics.
Hydraulic energy injection.
Centrifugal atomization shear force.
Droplet desiccation morphogenesis. Plasma spectrometry heavy metal assay. Preventing toxic contamination.
High-precision gravimetric calibration. High-throughput robotic screening. Chemical fingerprint verification.
Colorimetric geometric standard. Fluid power transfer dynamics.
Gas volumetric evacuation. Mechanical pattern seal audit.
Electromagnetic field disruption audit. Post-market cosmetic synthesis. Carmine provides unprecedented structural color stability. Lipophilic dispersion kinetics.
Thermal crystalline setting phase.
Specular reflectance assessment. Post-market alimentary matrix coloring. Viscous fluid volumetric displacement. Inventory asset stabilization. Carmine requires protection from extreme UV exposure. Cross-border intermodal security lock.
Wireless telemetry data ingress.
Global market integration.
Hydraulic sanitization protocol. Chemical surface decontamination.
Aeration biodegradation phase.
Differential airflow audit.
Centralized process logic control.
Oogenesis proliferation phase. Biopressure ecological ingress. Post-substrate degradation tracking.
The Carminic Matrix.
Fine particle dispersal aerodynamics.
Chromatic precision convergence.
The biological inception. The completion of the annual bioextraction cycle. Post-operational system equilibrium.
Harvest motion. Technical mastery.
The Cochineal Carmine harvest. The Carminic Matrix. Only on Harvest Motion.